we go. Set up, set up. And one.
It's a major move right here, baby. You gotta get with it or get lost. You understand? Yeah.
We're back with a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And it's almost All-Star time. And Alexis, you're headed out to Utah in just a few short days. So I wanted to ask, what's your favorite part about All-Star Weekend?
I'm trying to think. There are so many fun things that we do that weekend, but I'd have to say exploring the town in terms of restaurants with the 2K TV team. That's always my favorite thing to do because we get a little taste of the town that we're in.
That's right, so many things to explore, but for me, besides the All-Star game itself, it's always that dunk contest, and I'm sure fans will probably agree with me.
Absolutely, you are right. So let's see how many of you are up on your dunk contest knowledge. All 2K TV interactive questions in this episode are presented by New Balance and the Fresh Foam BB Shoe.
You know, arguably, in recent history, some of the best dunk contest performances have come from Zach LaVine.
Oh my goodness, you are right. But do you know if he ever won the dunk contest? And if so, how many times did he win?
Is it 0 times, 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times?
If you answered 2, then enjoy the VC.
There you go, but guess what? We have some more for you. What years did Zach LaVine win the dunk contest?
Is it 2014 and 15, 2015 and 16, 2016 and 17, or 2017 and 18? I want to say the NBA All-Star game was in New York and then Toronto these 2 years consecutively. That's a good hint, right?
To celebrate the big game coming up, the newest crossover series cards are officially live in My Team.
Channel your inner football player on the virtual hardwood by throwing dimes with Dak Prescott, locking up your opponent with Jalen Ramsey, and playing physical with Deebo Samuel. That's right, all 3 of these players are scanned and they're ready to go in NBA 2K23.
Hey, it's Dak Prescott.
Hey, it's Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, it's Deebo Samuel, and I'm coming to NBA 2K. I'm the newest member
of the NBA 2K
crossover series. What are you waiting for? Start playing as me today.
To add them to your lineup, you're going to have to beat all 3 of them in their crossover series challenges.
Plus, these cards can be used in multiplayer modes for a limited time, until the end of Season 4. But after that, they're going to be limited to single-player modes only.
Dak, Deebo, and Jalen are all ready to go from the field to the court. But the question is, are you?
I am, but you know what else I'm ready for? The All-Star mini-season in My Team that starts today.
This is your chance to add Galaxy Opal Russell Westbrook and even more takeover players.
There's so much to do in My Team, so get out there and start playing.
I'm Zach LaVine, and these are fresh. Fresh for 4 quarters.
Today, we are in the My NBA mode in NBA 2K because we are going to do a fantasy draft. 5 people from 2K TV are going to get 5 players, and then we're going to sim the first season and see how we do. Are you guys ready?
Yes, let's do it.
So ready.
We have the choice between 4 eras, and the era that I'm going to choose is, I want a drum roll. Thank you, Danny. I need one more person, drum roll from Blake, please. It's gonna be, just for Chris Manning, it's gonna be the Kobe era. And from Team 2K TV drafting today, we've got Danny, Rodney, Brian, Chris, and
if you can't prove all the cities that I ran through for the a lot of things that I can't do. Got my hands full, little homie, I'm in Cancun, writing Pantones, and I'm treating every sample like an heirloom. My mama told me be careful with my miracles. You gon' need another pair of shoes. It's a marathon. I'm a barracuda tuning baritone. Get a drummer song. Get a drummer song.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. A look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team. This game could turn out to be a fast-paced and frantic battle, considering how both of these teams like to get out and attack in transition.
We'll see high-pressure defense and quick offense. Teams not really spending too much time getting into their sets. It's a great way to get ahead of the slower-paced team, but with both teams running at top speed, this could get interesting.
Well, the real test is going to be the stamina of these two squads. I think they're really bound to get worn out if they spend all game trying to outrun each other.
Now here's Angsler. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3 drills it from outside.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Since an ownership change prior to the 2021 season, Las Vegas has set their sights on being the model franchise in the WNBA, making a major financial commitment.
Here's Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Cannon.
I don't know if she was playing to the crowd, trying to make the highlight reel. I don't know. But no need for the fadeaway there.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. That shot off. So Las Vegas will take it the other way. And the Aces are setting the standard in the WNBA, especially off the court.
Yeah, there's just so much going on. I mean, whether it's the incredible new practice gym that rivals any basketball facility out there, or their big-time investment in the coaching position. You could also look at them expanding the front office, marketing and player development. I mean, the Aces are doing it the right way, and I would love to see other WNBA teams follow.
Here's Mitchell. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Now here's Gray. That's in.
Coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mitchell. Sweet little floater.
I'm impressed with Mitchell's ability to create for herself. She can make a variety of shots.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Gray. She's guarded closely. Left side Parker. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by the Fever.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Mitchell outside. And another basket for Indiana.
Sees the opening and does not hesitate. Mitchell challenging this defense.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Fever on top. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Really just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense through one.
Not a lot of stalls for them on the offensive end here.
Now here's Wilson. Back to Plum. Fires from deep. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player. For the first time ever, 3-on-3 was at the games in 2021. Kelsey Plum, fantastic as part of the United States team, winning gold as part of the 4-player squad.
Here's Young. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Wilson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum. And it's a tie ball game.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
And here's Henderson. There's the triple. Aja Wilson grabs the board. And Kelsey Plum was actually the leading scorer of the 3-on-3 tournament in Tokyo.
Well, I think Plum is your ideal 3-on-3 player, right? She's got a great shot. She can handle the rock. She moves well. And she was able to get the gold alongside fellow WNBA players Jackie Young, Stephanie Dolson, and Alicia Gray.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now here's Henderson. She's guarded by Williams. To stop the run. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. And it's going to be on Parker.
A former 5-star recruit and college champion. I think it was destiny for Henderson to pursue greatness.
And this is her first free throw of the game. She knocks down the first one.
Well, a second-round pick in 2022, Destiny Henderson finished her college career as a national champion. And not only that, she was running the point and she was leading her team.
On that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. And after winning the college title, Henderson saw orders on her clothing line explode.
Well, it's something Destiny started in college. She wanted to be ready for life after basketball. So Henderson followed her passion, launching her own clothing line.
The Fever trailing. To the paint. Egbo. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Destiny Henderson is so skilled at seeing the whole floor.
And it's so nice, we got to see it twice. How about that mobile one drive?
Nice take, staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air.
Pass to Talbot. Back to Gray. Up top, Williams. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Clark. The Fever pull it in.
The D did a good job of clogging the middle once she got inside.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Vivians misses. Now here's Williams, guarded by Wheeler. Clark outside. Gray. Tries the spin move from 13, and it's wide right, hits off the rim.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. He just doesn't miss many.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Fever on top, leading by just 1. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. Start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. One of the stories here, Mitchell getting it done today.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here.
Well, joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have 1 title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship. You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Pass to Cannon. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Emily Engstler. And here is Mitchell. Shoots over Plum. A rebound by Gray. And when you talk about that 2012 Fever team, one of the great memories were the raucous finals crowds.
Over 18,000 on hand for Game 3 when the Fever pounded Minnesota 76-59. One of the most impressive wins in Fever history. I mean, they just love basketball in the state of Indiana.
From deep three-point range, kept alive. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
Now here's Mitchell. Mitchell, right side. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Engstler. Let's go with a 3. Candace Parker with the rebound. The Aces leading. To the inside. Wilson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, over the second half of her career, Parker's assist numbers have increased significantly, thanks in large part to her savvy.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And in a tight one like this, you gotta dig deep, find a way to make things happen.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 7. Pass to Engstler. Shoots over Young. Engstler, no good.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Here's Wilson. Yep, that one goes.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Cannon. Mitchell with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Young. Mitchell, shot's good.
A bit lucky to get that shot to fall.
Here's Gray. Here's Wilson. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Aces on top, up by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her. Not something that the majority of them possess.
And we're set to start up the action in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Outside Wheeler. Mitchell. And Stephanie Talbot with the block. On the wing, Emily Angsler. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell for 3. It's hauled in by the Aces.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Pass to Young. There's a screen. And here's Stokes. And yep, it's good.
They've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch and into the final quarter.
Yeah, they're looking very determined to close this one out as soon as they can.
If there's a time to increase the lead, it's the fourth.
Now here's Wheeler. Pass to Smith. Now Mitchell. And yes, she's got the English that time. It's a call.
Great focus for Mitchell offensively, finding herself that mid-range shot.
Outside Young. Talbot. Outside Plum. To the left side wing. A nice shot by Talbot.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Outside Wheeler. Shoots over Plum. Wheeler can't get it to go. Now here's Plum. Outside Young. Pass to Clark. Talbot. Now here's Plum. Talbot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Wheeler. Back to Mitchell. Angsler the screen. They grab their own miss. She gets that one.
Just so determined on the glass. Angsler reaping the benefits of her effort.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Las Vegas. Kelsey Plum. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as she doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second.
Great to see Kelsey Plum out there. She missed the entire 2020 Wubble season with an Achilles injury.
And she does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Guys, what do you think?
It's iffy if there's even enough time to get a quick shot and a foul.
Yeah, time is just not on their side, but that's their only hope, so I'm sure they'll give it a shot.
Yeah, they're kind of just thinking, why not at this point?
look at who we have here. We've got Blake in the house. Blake, welcome back. We're so excited to have you back on camera and back with 2K TV for now.
Thanks for having me. I hope teams are watching because this is my audition as a general manager.
No.
And also, I promised Blake that he would never be back on the show if he picks the Lakers over me. So we had to hash that one out. But I think we settled on a good thing, right, Blake?
Yeah. We came to an agreement.
Tell me what team that you're picking, and we're gonna auto-generate the order for everyone picking, and I'm gonna let you know who's picking first through fifth.
All right, I'm surprised that even with those two fighting for the Lakers, no one wanted to fight for Sacramento. I'm going with Kings for sure. Light the beam, baby. Let's go.
I'm rolling with my favorite team, hometown squad, the Golden State Warriors, ready to rewrite history so that their dynasty starts a little bit earlier than it actually did.
Brian and I are both the Warrior fans, but he wanted them, so I said, you know what? I'll try and rebuild the Knicks because they could use some help.
And I'm going with the Heat because I'm all about that culture, and I need to give Rodney some competition in the East.
I decided the Lakers, but I have a lot to live up to because they won 3 in a row during that era, the last team to win 3 in a row in recent NBA history. So, yeah, all the pressure's kind of on my Lakers now that I get to choose what their future can be.
Okay, should we generate the order of draft?
Let's do it. Give me the number 1 pick, please.
Okay, let's see.
You did say please.
All right, so the draft order is going to be, this isn't fair. Who did this? Is this the internet? No, seriously, who did it?
It's just fate, I guess.
Yeah, what are the results?
Oh, of course. It's Chris Manning at number 1 with the Lakers.
Wow.
And then, number 2, we've got Brian with the Warriors.
Ooh, okay.
3, Danny in the West, the Beam Team, Sacramento Kings.
We'll take it. It's good enough.
This is rigged.
And it's Blake at number 4 with the Heat. And then the 5th is Rodney with the Knicks.
I had nothing to do with the draft selection, but I thank you to our randomizer for giving the number 1 pick to yours truly. I'm very excited about this. So should we get this thing started?
Yes.
We should. Let's start the draft and let's see who picks the best team.
I know this is shocking, but we're going with Kobe at number 1. He's my number 1 overall pick. Favorite player of all time and the man that will lead me to more championships.
All right, number 2 pick falls to Golden State. And looking at this big board, I see Shaq, I see Tim Duncan, I see Kevin Garnett, but I'm not feeling a big man in Golden State with this number 2 pick. I'm going to go down to the 23-year-old Tracy McGrady.
Ooh.
Man, I wish he could have played for the Warriors back in the day, so I'm going to make it happen in my NBA.
Nice.
Dang.
I like that pick.
All right, I'm taking a look at number 3 here. I don't know how you could pass up on Shaquille O'Neal. I'm looking at Duncan and Garnett. I'm thinking there's no better option here to see in the purple and white than Shaq. So I'm taking Shaq number 3.
It's like that old saying goes, if you can't beat them, which you definitely can't in this era, join them.
All right. Well, wanted T-Mac. Not really a Duncan guy, but, you know, I think he's going to be the leader of my franchise, and I can't really pass him up here. You know, someone that can really rally the troops, so it's an easy choice.
All right, so I wanted Tim Duncan. Thanks, Blake. You know, I wanted a champion, 5-time champion who battled Kobe for many years, but now that he's gone, I guess I will go with Kevin Garnett.
Okay, so it's round 2. Back to Chris for the second round pick. Who do you have?
All right, so with the second pick, I have what I need on the perimeter. Now I have to go get a big, I think. And right now, just looking at the value that's on the board, I'm going to go with Big Z.
All right, back to the Warriors. I want youth. I want a pick and roll mate for Tracy McGrady. I want him to have a running mate for many, many years to come. I'm going to go with Kenyon Martin, second round pick.
Great pick.
Well, I'm tempted for something that Kings fans dreamt of for a long time, which is having Mike Bibby at the point and Shaq in the paint. That would be pretty amazing. But I think Bibby might be available in the next round. So I'm going to say that you've got a dominant big man and I want somebody to kick out to. So I'm surprised Brian didn't take him, but I'll take Antoine Walker at the stretch 4.
I've got my power forward. I could put Tim at center, so that gives me a little flexibility, but I think I'm going to keep him at the 4.
go down the list a little bit and get a perimeter fella, Rip Hamilton.
Ooh, good pick.
Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Utah Jazz. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. And for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Mann in at the one. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Now here's Leonard. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area. He is so consistent as a finisher.
Now Clarkson. Olynyk with a screen on George. Clarkson finds Olynyk. Got it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Leonard. Clarkson against George. And here's Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's Mann. Here's Leonard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
But Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
To the inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Pass to Sexton. Four on the clock. Pulls up. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Mann. Now here's Morris. He's guarded by Markkanen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
That free throw good from Morris. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
He does not get the second one.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch four.
Here's Abaji. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
See, I don't think you could teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
Paul George at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Agbaji from behind the arc. That shot off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Plumlee, a screen on Clarkson. For 3, Powell. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And that one falls to Clarkson. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Olynyk checked in for Utah. Almaro comes in for Horton-Tucker. And he makes both free throws. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to George. Back to Mann. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Sexton passes to Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Gordon. Now Sexton. Floats one, gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
It's stolen by Clarkson, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Sexton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sexton's got 6.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Zubac screen to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pulls it. And it's Clarkson missing. George outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's man in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that Stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Utah trailing here. Outside Sexton. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to man. Up top, George. He's covered by Clarkson. Morris on the wing. The three is up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
And it's Clarkson missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
George against Clarkson. The kick out to Morris. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Right side Olynyk. Leonard against Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Markkanen. Clarkson's got 7.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Highland. Off target with the 3. And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Talen Horton-Tucker, also Rudy Gay out there, and it's Azubuike in at center. Now here's Powell, picked by Covington. This one for 3. Powell's shot is off. Utah is shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Gay. Over Covington. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Clippers in the lead. Gordon, the pass to Powell. Plumlee with it. Now here's Gordon. It's Powell on the wing. Plumlee a screen. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. A slam dunk by Plumlee.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Gay. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Tipped. Here's Azubuike. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mason Plumlee. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Leonard comes in for Gordon. Paul George, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Mann in for Highland. And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within single digits.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Pass to Leonard. With the fadeaway. The shot's good.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
Here's Clarkson. That one is off. Ooh, nice D from George. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Leonard on the wing. Over Markkanen. Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
We've come to expect big time games from him. Just another day at the office for Paul George.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Leonard outside. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kawhi, you were in peak form tonight. How fun is it to control a game like that?
Definitely. You know, basketball's fun, and it's just amazing that I was able to get to this point, and I have a coaching staff, guys with me that push me every day.
Got to keep the fun in the game, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later. All right, for my next
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Wanna strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do it in the face of my sweet chin music. Only when I easily influence. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtle, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Send me up on my mama, pat me the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Wanna strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no hey, Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Wanna strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't about for the block. They don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute. Where I'm from, but when rock this is. We be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in. Joda might grown. Scream free to make to the top of my lungs.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Wanna strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no they Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Wanna strike, then you gotta some.
Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whooped it, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in the two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in the. Spin back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the plata, then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuffed in the. Spin back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless.
Watch me move under pressure like it takes no effort. This feeling forever. If you want it, we can fly. Sip slide tell me what's your vibe. Pull to the right, oh, shawty, she can't wait, she want me for keeping. I might stay for the weekend, then I'm out, can't stay long, please don't hate me now. Can't get attached, that's a problem, you could do it out, oh. Been down too long, too gone. From now, I'm up, I'm on. I ride this way alone. I'm on, I'm up, I'm gone. Yeah. What it took me to get here was payment, look different to you, but we share it the same. I ain't sorry, even though I be feeling guilty every time you come near me, but I can't spend time living someone's life. That ain't my own, I'ma lose my mind. Now I need plaques in my wax, money stacks. Don't be mad if I never ever choose to call you back. I've been down too long, too gone. From now, I'm up, I'm on. I ride this way alone. I'm on, I'm up, I'm gone. Living alone, I go on the snow. I ain't never felt like this before. What I do is fun. That's a energy pressure, so I keep it on the low. That's the mom, don't be great. Yeah.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike Deezy, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up out the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything, I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find a with some guap, oh I see they catch a. Oh God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikToks. Leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find a with some guap, I go by dollar sign, yeah, I get that. Without them dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. This double lamb ain't got OGs, just throw a beat and I'ma eat, look.
And if the beat live You know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck so these on rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse so these on working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole leg L trying to come from my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's but ain't never finna buy. Sorry. Take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seen all my ops linked up in a picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's but ain't never finna buy. Bad running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on the boat on the island. When I better make 'em throw the tile in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleepin'. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Fool, I'm a fool. I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency. Hide in a fantasy. That blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Get right, tune to your frequency. Get fool, I'm a fool. Lose all decency. Lose all decency.
Oh, so you gone, right? Oh, so you gone, right? Ooh, oh, so you gone. Gone. You be gone like the wind, I be gone like Chicago. I be gone like the wind, I be gone like a windy. If you be gone, I be gone like Chicago. When if you be gone, I be gone like a yeah, he said he gonna be gone like the wind. But me, my brother, you supposed to be king. You said you really would care. You said you really would be there. All of your latency frequently throwing my frequency off. When you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same. I be so gone like that Monica, you be gone like Saturn. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat.
Every single time you got me. It really doesn't take too much. You got me. Every single time you see.
I love Flippy Lift.
I can't see it, thing, what? I can't see it, thing, what? Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea, Come here, I just see some down the block. From here, no, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea, wanna feed you, need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me, she like mine, like me, she like mine, like me, she like mine.
Man, I need water, tell her water. Need it, tell her water. Dog, what's your dog? She took. I'm not vegan. Yeah, I bet you I put on a see, put on a bus. Have it gone by the weekend. Water, I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. Leave me, I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine, like me. They like mine, like me, they like mine.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. How they came back around like a I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds, making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south, not a loudmouth. We could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down. When I shine bright, blind up now. In the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far.
Me and my money attached emotionally. I get a clutch, and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumping in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep doing with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, make one move, get giving out so long they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock doors, I serve with a she was hanging with a op. We call him Mickey, talk to the I was on Pinedale, assault. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stocks. I put a on that. Don't play cause I'm very invested in.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
Does he stay out just a breeze? Then I took it back, now he said that he's shaking and he's shivering. He ain't in a minute. They call me young baby, but I still got. Thank you.
bros, they what you whoa. Shit in the back if you looking for got it in the bag cause we on the low. And I'm the with the flow. Give me a joke. Heard it say that you the next. No, I'm the best. Tell him stop the press, stop. A top 5 list, get him and he get lopsided. We was running from Rottweilers. Most of my partners ain't had papa, just couple kids with on his side. Boy, you might all stop. He on the block. And then swap genres. Green light, lining up, stop sign them. Keep driving, you will not find them. I'm an anomaly. I turned into a rap ironically. And ran the back up, designing me. Honoring me. If you think I'm a wannabe, it's pretty comedy. I'm melancholy and cool, so calmly busting moves. My troops carry velocity. Same posse since Osh Posh Bagash. Treat the rapping like a on the stove with the door stay locked, it don't say knock. We on they block, It's Monopoly game, they properties. Smooth talking and moonwalking, the same little small pun, but I ain't not chalk off cue balls.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 2번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah. 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 If it I've been taxed for the night, yeah. Meet up extra early, get it started, yeah. 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 폰은 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher. 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm searching. Snap, ooh, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애를 bang, ay. Snap, ooh, snap. 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼, ay. 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내, ay. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내, ay. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어. 야, 넌 앞을 즐기지. 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 너랄게. We down for the night. Oh, bass bumping right. Oh, I done lost count. Oh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit, baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah. 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 If it yeah.
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes, yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life, yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤, yeah. 내 도착지는 space, see me in the stars, yeah. 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으면 make the mood Ay, we take it higher every day. 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개. 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해. 500만 원 next 19, that means I'm getting paid. Yeah, grinding every day. Yeah, 손으로 모아 pray. Yeah, yeah. Look, 나름 겸손해. Yeah, 너무 감사해. Yeah, 민지가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼. Yeah, let's get it.
From parts unknown.
I'm the boy. Who is you? SOB the gang. Y'all ain't with my crew. Day ones only. I don't really with new. Stop acting like a white crowd. Won't stop. Allergic to a snake. They like, boy, stop dabbing. These on my head won't stop. Be cautious. Shout out to T.O. All white buffs. OMG, think I'm Debo. Bro got that then a Pico. Two like Michael and Tito. Make them give it up. Now I'm playing, keep your will. Vallejo, California, where them youngest, they be quick to ruthless. We don't really, I don't got no feelings, I'ma laugh. Ain't no giving, circle got small. I don't really like to trust. Shout out all my SOB, it's just us. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. Speaking on my name, I'ma laugh, get your bands up. Brody go broke, it ain't pick my mans up. My dandruff, all talk, LOL, they just playin' tough. I'm that, see me, young wild, they can't tame us. Brody keep it, where we go, it be dangerous. To a taper, these Cartiers, so please don't touch me. Better watch your, if not she. Out of space, they like these so ugly. I'm running to the chips like casino money. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, ballin' Calvin Cambridge.
They said though, you can take a man out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of man. Mga kababayan, turn up! Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa bansig ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibong pangyayari sa mampanika na sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to panalo. Yeah, keep one in your mouth when you're lying and stay on my business or watch you. Taking my people to heights where you crying, but regular living, and that's what I'm trying to prove. Instead of just lying in booths. First true Filipino rapper on the news. Enjoy it if you're cool. Haters can snooze while I put my city on the map. 22 double O, Longapo City, no cap. Never forgetting the street where my cousin would sit when we always just listen to rap. Kendrick, M and ASAP with some metal and mammy, we turn up with that. Been mundane till the sun came, now we want fame like a kid in a. Hey, I've been in Spain, but the letter S is silent. I'm claiming my reign like a king so I can water crops for surviving. Go away if you trippin', had a homie. Egg on the love for the people who talk over songs when they claiming they listen. These bars never done, 3 stars in the sun. Hey, blue, red, draped down on the flag, no we never fear none. Most of us didn't grow up with a trust fund, know that I'm willing to for a loved one. I'm on the move from nothing to someone, reminding my people to shout. Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano, walang isip kay bathala sisingil utang na galing sa loob na lumutang hinain sa turon na may pusang sinaing sa ano? Okay. Uray mo nga ipagkakinyayot ayo dituyak lang nagururay no sinuti ang tayo tatlo sang itam akin tiwagas mo nga payong nga takil kaya tunga kanato'y bayong si kayo nga amin lahat kayo all of you. Ever since bata ako, I've been kinda discriminated in my own home country. Sure, some will be like, oh, puti-puti mo, tisoy. I ain't tisoy, I'm Pinoy. And I swear that nobody will ever look at me the same way again. I'll make it to the top while I'm showing their says. And nanalo na ako na mula sila po sa maktan at lahat na nasaktan na nalaman nila. Kanila bayani sa kalagatan ng bansa na pag-aari ng Pilipino. Despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil. Bakit? Kasi